Can we please remove Drake fans from hip-hop conversations? What up, word? Your boy Charles Brown back again, talking facts. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those cash apps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. Listen, I can't do this anymore. I am so exhausted. I don't understand what we're still talking about, gang. Every single day, they're still talking about empty seats. They're still talking about concerts that didn't sell out. They're still trying to figure out how many people didn't show up. We're still talking about the empty shows that aren't empty. Kendrick has sold out both his shows. Every show is selling out millions of dollars. He's breaking records. And when I go on my Twitter, Drake fans are still doing circles around so-called empty seats and so-called missing attendance and so-called bot tickets. Gang, I am voting. I want to take a vote, please. First of all, I want to call a truce. Can we please move forward? Can we move on and stop engaging these people, please? I want to talk about the beautiful things that hip-hop has to offer. There's so much going on in hip-hop, including this beautiful tour. A lot of music is dropping. Young Thug got an album coming out. Whole lot of things going on, gang. And these guys are still trying to circle seats. A guy put up a picture today where he's circling seats. Why are these seats not being filled when the show hasn't even started? They're still sitting down. The lights are still on. They are so delusional and so sad. We're still trying to make it look like the shows that have clearly and completely already have been filled. There is no more conversation about this, but they have no new music, nothing to engage in. So they are still posting day and night about these shows. They won't give it a rest. So I am willing to start a vote, a petition, a poll, whatever it is, to exclude and remove Drake fans from commenting or talking about anything in regards to Kendrick or hip-hop itself. They're not here for the culture. They don't care about this culture. They just care about proving that this guy can make records still. No one cares about that but them. And yet here we are, we're still talking about if Kendrick sold tickets and can Nokia be #1. Is there anything else going on in hip-hop? There are at least 15 other stories, but they do not care, gang. I want to stop engaging with these people. Someone needs to do it, and I'm going to be the first one. Let's call a truce. Let's just be bygones. It's over, gang. We are not going to engage you anymore. I cannot do it. Your brains are stuck on a year ago. You're still trying to win a battle that's over. I do not want to talk about this ever again with these people. Right? But it won't happen. We're going to have to do this again, and I'm going to have to be here tomorrow and the day after because they're still going to be throwing out these weird narratives that have no merit. All you got to do is half look outside of the bubble that they're trying to create, and you'll see fully packed shows, people spending thousands of dollars to be in these events. I got people in my comments talking about I spent $900 to go and I'll do it again. It's crazy, but no one wants to hear that. They don't want the real truth. They want to spin the narrative because it makes them feel better. I went on one of these guys' comments and I said, imagine if this is what makes you feel better. Saying that the show wasn't full. What's today's date? We're at the end of April. And your whole life is still to try to prove that the shows didn't sell completely out. Your entire daily comment, your entire daily existence is to say there were some empty seats in there and people were bored. Bro, if that is your entire context of your hip-hop day and night, we don't need to have you in the culture anymore, gang. I'm just going to be honest. We've moved on. Everyone has accepted it. That's why this battle is still prevalent and people can still make these YouTube videos such as myself and eat handsomely because you guys won't let it go. Not us. We have to sit here and defend the nonsense every day. We're not creating false narratives. You are. Then we got to make videos to combat it because it's silly. Here I am again talking about something that no one is disputing except for the handful of numbskulls who are all over Twitter trying to spin this narrative. Gang, it's over. I'll be glad when this guy drops this so-called solo album so we can get something else out of you guys. And it's still going to relate. Every post you make is still going to tie it to Kendrick. Oh my God, Kendrick could never. He's going to drop an album and every post you do is going to have these two guys linked. Let's unlink this. It's time to just unlink this. If we can possibly just slip and slide. Let's get this disconnected. Like, this is something that's becoming almost unbearable. Like, we're not even on the same playing fields no more. This guy has elevated to like some third dimension, like fourth dimension. Like, gang, you're still on 2D. You're still playing like Tecmo Bowl, gang. This guy is already moving. He's in Madden 2026, 27. You guys are playing like some old school, I don't know what you guys are doing. The Atari 26 football. Gang, this is not even close anymore. But somehow every day you wake up with a new narrative to try to compete. You're not competing anymore. We're not fighting you anymore. Every single solitary stat we own on this side, all the K-bots, right? All the K-bots, whoever's a K-bot, you're calling a K-bot, you're right. That's what it is. So the simple fact of the matter is that you're still trying to make some imaginary line in the sand that you have. No, there is no line in the sand. We erased that out. We kicked that dirt out with our feet. That line is gone, gang. We have nothing else in common. You're not going to win this. There's nothing to win anymore. At this point, we are just banging our heads against the wall because you're A, not listening, and B, you're spinning a new narrative that we've already debunked every single day. Every single day I wake up and they're saying, oh my God, here we go. Every show this guy sells, you try to say it didn't sell. Like, come on, man. I'm still seeing posts. I literally saw a post today. Drake returns to #1 on Spotify. Gang, that's not an accomplishment. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not an accomplishment to be still posting about that. Drake returns to #1 on Spotify. Drake #1 on Apple. Gang, what? This is what we doing every single morning? What does that do to your, how does that help you make it through the day? You wake up, you get your cup of coffee, you may or may not get a donut, scramble some eggs, eat whatever meat protein that comes with them eggs that you're going to put on the side, and you sit down and you sit at your computer, supposed to be working, but you're sitting there talking about Drake is #1 on Spotify again. I don't know how this benefits society. Like, these aren't accomplishments anymore. This isn't stuff that people aspire, especially at Drake's level, to aspire to be #1 on Spotify, gang. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know. I thought he was the only one defeated, but apparently you guys are defeated too when you're bigging up stuff that used to be commonplace for this guy. Being #1 on Spotify wasn't even mentioned because he was so big on everything. This guy was huge. So now it's #1 on Spotify. That's the goal now? Because he couldn't get #1 on Billboard? Gang, like, I don't understand. Like, it's almost embarrassing. What would make more sense if you guys start posting his old stuff and talking about how cool and how dope that was at once upon a time? Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? 0 to 100. Like, yo, just post the old stuff. Make that stuff. Just breathe the life back into the old stuff. Right? Just talk about the accomplishments he did in the past and just what you expect him to do in the future. How excited you are about this solo album and who's going to be on it. Talk about the future, gang. Like, tell us what he used to do and talk about the future. But this whole talking about Kendrick every single day when you're a Drake fan is weird, gang. It's getting sad because you're not even bringing up valid points anymore. You're waving a flag that don't even. It's a country that don't exist. Right? This whole narrative of the shows flopping. We're gone. We're gone, gang. We write on posts just to irritate you at this point. At this point, we comment, we clap back. It's fun to us to watch how steam comes out your ear. It's sad, honestly. Right? Michael Jordan, like, get some help. Stop. Like, gang, like, I want to take a vote to just somehow collectively not take your opinion into in any type of way serious anymore. I want to take a vote that when you try to write something in hip hop circles and it just automatically says error. Like, you try to write something, it's error. Any Drake fan, a well-known Drake fan, or any type of stature or not, or just a stan or whatever, as you go to comment on anything in this hip hop culture, it just says error 404. Like, you're done, gang. Like, I need us to move forward because you're not progressing with us anymore. We've all moved on. No one's like sitting around waiting on this battle to happen, or it already happened. It's over. So I'm gonna try to start moving past you guys. I'm gonna see how I can do my part to just invalidate your opinion. I think your opinion, it really doesn't matter anymore because it's usually not based in anything. It's usually not based in any type of facts. It's usually based on nonsense. So I think going forward, what we're going to start doing is we're just going to error 404 just everything you're talking about. When you start talking about Kendrick, because it's all lies and nonsense. It's just made up goofy stuff, right? Aubrey's attorney and all this goofy stuff. We're just going to error 404, gang. That's it. That's all. I don't want to see it no more. And me blocking it don't help the rest of the world. I need the world. I need a worldwide just error message when they try to write something. Hey, just error on all this nonsense, gang. That's it, man. I'm just done. I need this to be over. I can't keep going online every day and they're still talking about the shows that ain't selling out. They clearly sold out. This guy clearly about to have one of the biggest tours in history, and they're still trying to show you the empty seats. That's it, man. CLBMG. Hit up the black-yeti.com. They sponsors of my videos and my shows. Make sure you check them out. Go over there and see what they got going on. They ship everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just check it out, black-yeti.com. Also, go over to CLBMG. And down below the video, we got the merchandise. I'm just going to be honest. Check it out. All right? I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.